Welcome to Snowmobiler TV. Today the cameras head into the high elevations for a close-up look at an avalanche airbag system that could save your life. Checking the showroom, we have first impressions on Cat's new F800, Ski-Doo's Backcountry Renegade, and the new power steering equipped Vector from Yamaha. Starting things off, we showcase a few destinations the STV crew have enjoyed and rank as some of our favorite places to ride across Canada. It's all good, so let's ride. STV is sponsored by Yamaha 4-stroke snowmobiles. Why do you Yamaha? By G-Max helmets. There's a G-Max for everyone. And by Ski-Doo. Better rides, better riders. Over the past 15 years, since we started producing Snowmobiler television, we've had the privileged opportunity to ride many wonderful spots in the snowmobiling world. With that in mind, we are often asked where our favorite places to ride are. The truth is, there's too many great places to snowmobile to pick just one. So rather than say this or that is the best, the STV crew conferred over some travel logs and put together some of our most memorable tours. Here are three that you'll want to consider for great Canadian snowmobiling destinations. Heading to the East Coast, you will find an absolute paradise in Newfoundland, Labrador. This province has some of the best riding you can find anywhere, and it is one of snowmobiling's best kept secrets. What's not so secret is the awesome hospitality and warm welcome visitors will get when they visit. The Newfs are near and dear to our hearts, and for good reason. They are awesome people. We spent a good chunk of time riding the west coast of Newfoundland and would recommend it to anyone. From Grossmoor National Park to the Lewis Hills, this place has it all.
You can expect anything from nice, gentle slopes, trail riding, mom and pop rides. You can expect nice, big air coming off of cornices up in the mountains. It all depends on what you want. It's here. Everything is here. And it's all within like minutes. You get on a groomed trail if you want to do backcountry riding, get on your groomed trail, and within an hour you're back into the mountains and you can play to your heart's content. You can jump, you can bump, you can slide, you can roll, you can do whatever you want. Just do it safely, we hope. Or you can get on a trail and you can travel for days and just overnight in different places, and way to go.
We got some good trail riding here through covered country, and there's some open trail riding which we'll take you to later. And we're the gateway to the Lewis Hills, which is the highest point on the island. So it's we groom to the base of the hills, and after that you're on your own.
When one hears the name Manitoba mentioned, it is usually accompanied by a shiver. Given that we need cold for our riding pleasures, the cold associated with Manitoba just means good things to sledders. Dressed and ready for a frosty session, the crew headed into Thompson, Manitoba for a long weekend of spinning the track. We did not need the extra gear as the temperature was absolutely friendly, as were the great folks at the Thompson Trail Breakers Club. As for the riding in these parts, well, it starts early, ends late, and is phenomenal all season long.
Riding ranges from groomed trails, nice wide 2-lane trails, to some little backcountry tracks. There's also lots of lakes, lots of powder that you can go and play in, so there's riding conditions for just about everybody.
Well, it's a great spot. I mean, it really is the hub of the north. You know, we come up here if you enjoy fishing in the summertime. I mean, we have great lakes. I mean, the fish bite. I mean, it's like an old movie with the fish. You cast in and the fish bite that fast. In the wintertime, we have a long season with snowmobiling. So people that like the outdoors, they really fit in the community and they enjoy it up here. And there's a lot of people that retire here and they make a good spot. It's a nice spot, like a small-sized community for their families. It's out in northern Manitoba, so it's in a rural area, but it's got a lot of benefits. And if you enjoy the outdoors, I mean, it is really an ideal spot.
If you are like many other sledders who live in flatland country, a mountain riding experience is one you'll likely have on your bucket list. But this special place we visited is also one that gets ranked highly even by the seasoned mountain riders. It is the Grizzly Lodge, which is located between Shuswap Lake and Adams Lake in the Shuswap Mountains in the southern interior of British Columbia.
Actually, no, we've got this mountain's, it's made up of multiple ridges and different peaks and so on. It's quite mellow, a lot of it. Good riding for beginners, good riding for intermediates. It's the deep and steep isn't too far away. If you got some extreme boys on their turbos, we've got that as well. As far as acreage wise, we've got pretty close to 25,000 acres of rideable terrain. I've never seen it crowded yet. You can drop 100 sleds in here and pretty much ride all day on your own and not cross their tracks if you can.
East, west, or anywhere in between, there's no shortage of great places to go riding. We suggest you get out and start your own favorites list and sample as many as you can. The riding, the scenery, and the fun factor never get old. Up next on STV, we have 2012 model First Impressions.